Hey everybody. Today's video is going to be about 3 Crockpot meals. It's supposed to make it easy on you during the week, especially we're running around doing all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned. Okay, so today we're going to do smothered pork chops. And it's a Crockpot meal, real easy, real simple. I've already started my pork chops because they were a little bit frozen, and I wanted them to kind of get loosened up before I put the sauce ingredients in there, the smothered part of it. Sprinkled with a little bit of seasoned salt, and you can do a little bit of pepper, or you can just save that part for the last. It's fine. Okay. All you need is some cream of mushroom soup, and some onion soup mix. And then you just pop it in there. I'm going to do 2 big cans of the family size. Because what you're going to do is yeah, this is going to be sauce for the pork chops. But I'm also going to make like rice. And it's going to be kind of like my gravy over that. And you can do mashed potatoes too if you wanted to. Or you could do some like roasted vegetables and just make a really thin sauce, you know, over that. You could add some broth or something, kind of thin it out at the end. But what we're going to do is this, and you kind of take the mushroom soup and kind of spread it out a little bit. You're going to keep messing with it as you check on it throughout the day. So you can kind of move everything around in there, because it's not going to be stirred to begin with. You probably could if you did this a little bit different than what I'm doing, but it's really, really forgiving. So onion soup mix, put that in there, and I'm doing 2 onion soup mixes because I did 2 things of soup. So I usually go by however many soups I'm putting in there. Okay, and that's it. And I did put just a little bit of water in the pan. And that's all we do. And you just cook that for like 4 hours on low. And dinner's ready. I'll show you the updated version of this and what it looks like at the end in just a few minutes. Okay, so it's the finished product. And the pork chops are literally falling off the bone. So I say it was a success. I've made this a million times. You can use cream of chicken soup if you prefer, instead of cream of mushroom. I wouldn't leave out the onion soup mix, because it gives it a lot of flavor. But that's the finished product. And here's the plate all done. And plate it up. Another really quick and easy Crockpot meal, especially with summer coming up, is country style ribs in a Crockpot. All I do is I spray my Crockpot, put a little bit of water in the bottom, put as many, this is a 2 packs worth, I'm not really sure, I want to say that's about 6 pounds of the country style ribs in here. Sprinkle with your favorite spices, ours onion powder, and make it generous. A little bit of seasoned salt and our barbecue sauce, and that's it. In a few hours you'll have some barbecue. Okay, hey y'all, we're going to do another new recipe. It's Crockpot ranch chicken, and I'm going to show you what I need to do to get all this prepped and ready. So you need 24 ounces of potatoes, but I could not find the small bowl potatoes, so I just cut up some potatoes. Oh, and I'm going to double this recipe as well. That's why there's tons of them. Okay. Alright, we got that. And carrots. Okay, so I took just a few baby carrots, sprinkle in here. And in the beginning of a crock pot, you know, before we put the potatoes in, I did spray it. So we got that. Alright, it's going to be 4 pounds of chicken breast. And you're supposed to salt and pepper those. Okay, so you put your breast on top of. And this is going to cook a lot faster because your meat does not have bones. So that's good. Alright, let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, so you need to put in your cream and chicken soup, your chicken stock, and your green chilies. Now, it says to blend it in a bowl, but I'm just going to go ahead and dump it in. So you could blend it in a bowl first, but I don't have time. You know, isn't that the whole point of a crock pot? Is you just don't have time. So let's just put it all in there together, and I will make sure that I stir it up. And it needed 2 big cans, and all I had was the small, and I told you I was doubling this. So let's get all this out. Cream of chicken soup. And you can use a generic if you wanted to, but we love the taste of Campbell's. There's definitely a difference. I don't care what anybody says. For years I used generic, and my food was that I made with my casseroles and stuff, but it was a game changer for us. Get the rest of it out. It's not wanting to come out of this can. Okay, so there's that. What's our next thing? We need our chicken stock. So like I said, I doubled it. So I'm gonna put that down in the sides here. Okay. Then you got green chilies, which I may end up going back and add another can. And last but not least, the ranch dressing powder. You just sprinkle it. Let's take this out. And I told you I'm doubling, so I got another packet. Alright, I'll see you back here in just a few hours. Show you how it turned out. Okay, so here's the finished product. Have to take the chicken out after it's cooked, shred it or chop it, and then stick it back in here. The different things you put in here, the chicken broth and the cream of chicken soup, it kind of makes a gravy consistency. And to me, it could be just like a, when you go to serve it, it could just be like put in one bowl. The chicken, it's got chicken, it's got vegetables, it's got a starch. It smells great. And I did add another can of green chilies. So there you go. 3 easy weeknight crock pot meals.